Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon FireRed Hardcore Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, you guys, quite possibly a top 5 worst episode of anything ever on planet Earth. If you guys did miss it, make sure to go check it out because I will be spoiling in 3, 2, 1. Our Mew died to a sheer cold Raikou, and in the middle of my grieving, I was kidnapped by Bill and brought to the Sevi Islands. With no access to the Pokemon Center or the PC, which means I'm carrying around my dead Mew's corpse and cannot heal my team, so we are in quite the dire position. If you guys are excited to see if we make it out of this one, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, I did go ahead and look up what I'm supposed to do, but before I get into that, I am going to do a quick team recap, and as you can see, we are bruised, battered, and beaten, but we will continue on, starting off with Nancy, the brave ferret, holding the bright powder, keen eye ability, and the moves dig, ancient power, quick attack, and strength. We then have Quincy, the adamant venomoth, holding the silver powder, shield, dust ability, and the moves mist ball, leech life, flash, and sleep powder. Next up is Claudia, the lax crawler, holding the leftovers item. Hyper cutter is the ability, and the moves crab hammer, sword dance, vice grip, and knockoff. We then have Francine, the bold Dragonair, holding the Shell Bell, Shedskin ability, and then was Mistball, Surf, Thunderwave, and Twister. We then, last but not least, unfortunately, have Yoga, the Jolly Medicham, holding the Black Belt, Pure Power ability, and it was High Jump Kick, Mistball, Smelling Salt, and Hidden Power. And I say unfortunately because our last and, not anymore member is Floob, the Dead Mew. And speaking of, I would take Floob's item, but it seems like my bag is full. So, again, I said, I did look up what to do, and it seems like we have to do a little side quest before returning to Cinnabar Island, which is fine. I will do this, get a couple of encounters, and then make my way to hopefully fight Giovanni in today's episode if there is time. I'm not sure if I have the time to prep for it. It is pretty late when I'm recording this, so we're gonna do what we can tonight, okay? That is all we can ask for. So I do have to go find, it's a Move Maniac. He's the move relearner for mushrooms. Okay, I thought it was heart scales. Do I want to relearn any moves? Francine, what do you learn? Absolute garbage. Hogwash, if you will. Maybe Quincy can learn like Sludge Bomb or something. Let's take a look. We have Silver Wind and actual garbage. Again, the level up movesets in FireRed and Leaf Green are absolutely abysmal, so I don't really know what I was expecting, but that man can stay in his house, and I will be ignoring him. Hopefully the person I'm looking for is in here. Okay, here we go, okay. Now, where's Lostel gotten to today? She always brings me lunch every day right about now. You there. Are you a friend of Lostel's? I've never met her a day in my life. Have you seen Lostel around? I don't know where she might be. She should have been here long ago. Lostel's a cutie. She got my looks. So what if something's happened to my Lostel? Please help me find her. Go search 3 Island. Okay. Who's this? This is a game corner? I did not even know. Alright, I should have been reading this guy's dialogue, but we ain't got no time for that. Oh, I thought he was gonna battle me. That was the battle music, if I've ever heard battle music in my life. But looks like we have to go look for Lostel on 3 Island. Again, no Pokemon Center. That being said, oops, not the Pokédex. I should not lead with oh, okay. I thought I left Nancy in the front of the party. We'll lead off with Yoga. Yoga should do fine, I hope. I don't think I wanted to go to that island. This is 1 island again? Yes, I'm going to 3 islands, sir, please. So we have to go find Lostel, and if I am not mistaken, she should be in the woods. Ooh, I do not want to fight these bikers. What's in this cave? Is there an encounter in here? Who are you? Yeah, I did ask what you were doing. Okay, do not care in the slightest. Alright, we're gonna go up here. We're in 3 Isle Port right now. Now we're in 3 Island. And we have some bikers to fight. Okay, so I have to fight a couple trainers real quick. We're going to speed up, honestly. This music is far too cheery and peaceful for what I think is going to happen, which is a absolute massacre of these bikers here. Leader Chloe, this is the Salamence. Okay, so we are already in quite the position, quite the predicament. But he's level 37, so I'm not too worried. He goes for the scary phase. He goes for the bite. Okay, we're not gonna mess around. We're going into Claudia. Claudia should be able to eat these bites. It goes for the Mist Ball, but lucky for me, I am immune. And dude, E-Speed Salamence is kind of insane. Even though he's 10 levels lower, that low-key did some decent damage. He goes for the bite again. got the flinch because why wouldn't he, of course. Seems like my bad luck from last episode is carrying over into this one, yeah. It's been like a couple weeks since I recorded that episode too, so I thought that surely my luck would have reset by now. Nope, nope. Our luck is still just as bad. Now Pinsir comes in. I have to switch because I am not trying to take a bug type move to the dome. Bug types do kind of wash my team. I'm going to go to Francine. Goes for the dig, okay. Is there any other better switch I can make on that dig? Not really, so we're going to go for T-Wave, and he is indeed slower than me. So we'll just click a Mist Ball, and hopefully that kills. I am a tad bit worried about my team going into the Elite Four, considering that we do struggle with battles such as these, so maybe before I take on the Elite Four, I will do a bit of a adjustment to my team and make sure that we won't just completely die. But then again, I also do kind of like the challenge of using some not-so-great Pokemon to take out the Elite Four. So we'll see, we'll see. Take out Biker Chloe, and again, back-to-back fights. Parasect comes in. Yoga should be able to Smelling Salt this thing to death, and of course, Effect Squall puts me to sleep. He goes for the Ancient Power. Does not do a lot. He goes for the Supersonic as well. In that case, we shall switch into Nancy. Hopefully nothing crazy. Ancient Power does get the critical hit, which is kind of scary, but I think Strength should finish this Mushroom Bug. You know, there's a Mushroom Enthusiast a couple islands down, buddy. He might like that Parasect. Dude, how many... Am I going to fight all these guys? Porygon 2. Okay, speaking... Oh, okay. He's traced my Pure Power, which low-key... I might lose another Mon here. Yeah, Yoga being asleep is top 5 worst things. I'm going to go to Claudia. Just for the Yawn. Okay, speaking of being asleep, we do get some lefties recovery. I'm going to switch back into Yoga, because the thing is also Pure Power. And he was for Yawn again, so if I can keep getting these Yawns... Goes for the Psy Beam, which is good, doesn't affect me. I'm just kind of afraid of like a Giga Impact or something, considering he is a Pure Power Porygon 2 now. The Yawn does come out, but thankfully, I will kill him this turn, so no need to worry about falling asleep. Please let me heal. Please don't be another fight. Okay, okay. Oh, they baited me, man. Feraligatr comes in. Okay. I'm still like 10 levels higher, so we should be fine. That being said, I don't really know who to switch into. We're going to go to Claudia. Switch to the Bone Rush. Okay, there's actually nothing. I think Crawdon's physical defense is pretty decent. So we'll click Knockoff here. Goes for the Yawn, dude. Everything's trying to put me to sleep, man. What is this nonsense? Back into Yoga. Hopefully nothing crazy. Okay, good. Double Yawn is good. I think Yoga can take a hit, so I'm going to try to use turn... Oh, okay. Waking up, just like I wanted to. Goes for the Yawn again. I am not letting Yoga go back to sleep, because leading with a Sleeping Mon in a hardcore Nuzlocke is kind of not very fun. He does go for the Bone Rush, and we eat that very handily. We'll go for the Vice Grip and take out the Feraligatr. Yoga level 48, trying not to get to level 50 just quite yet. Gotta make sure we can make it to the Sevi Islands before we get to Giovanni. And I believe I missed Crabhammer. I looked away for 5 seconds, and I got Ice Beamed, I think, as well. But thankfully, the second Crabhammer does connect and take out the Ninetales. Okay, thank goodness. Can I heal in this Pokemon Center, please? Oh, I can heal. You know what? Actually, I don't think I tried healing last time. I just think I couldn't access the PC. Oh, I can access the PC now, too. Okay. Finally time to put our fallen warrior, Floob, to rest. Rest in peace, Floob. You will be missed. You were the GOAT. That is death number 9. And now we have some decisions to make. I would add Raptor or Shoob to the team. Low-key, probably Raptor just for the type diversity, considering I already have a Psychic type, and I don't want to double up on Legendaries too much. But for the time being, considering the level cap coming up, who would be a solid addition to the team? What do we have right now? Do we have a Water type? We do. We have Claudia. I want to pick someone who's like, you know, a decent Pokemon. So, you know, unfortunately, I would love to add Dorothy, but no Dorothy. I think for the time being, I have a normal type. I just need to get me through the Sevi Islands. So should I get Tires? Yeah, screw taking a good Pokemon. I want to use Donphan. Why not, right? So we're going to quickly go ahead and make a cut and level up Tires, and I will be back momentarily. Alright everybody, we are back, and I've gone ahead and leveled up Tires to the rest of the team. Unfortunately, as you know, Dog Water learn sets in Gen 3. But this is Tires, the Adamant Donphan, holding the Shell Bell. Sturdy ability does not work like in Gen 5 and after, unfortunately, and the moves Rapid Spin, Bone Club, which I taught him through TM, normal, dude, I read the typing, man. Flail, and Fury Attack. So, you know what? He's a ground type. Good for type coverage, I suppose. He's bulky, I can use him for switches, and that's kind of what I need right now, because my team is kind of frail and kind of weak. That being said, we are going to put Nancy out front, because Nancy is the GOAT, and Nancy can carry us now that she is at full health. I doubt that we will be keeping Tires on after the Sevi Islands. Maybe we may add him to the team afterwards, but that being said, encounter time. Extra encounter, Arcanine, kind of sick. Wait a minute, do I want to add that to the team? Potentially, so a Great Ball. If one Great Ball doesn't catch, I will try to weaken this thing, and one Great Ball does catch. Alright, let's go! Alright, this Arcanine, I'm going to name it Fenrir, because Fenrir sounds super badass. Fenrir, the Arcanine. May consider adding that to the team. Like I said, I got to do some serious team revisions before the Elite Four to make sure that we don't lose. I'm going to also try to avoid as many trainings as possible. Low-key, this whole episode may just be the Sevi Islands, because I watched a video, but that was kind of a while ago, and I don't remember where I'm going, so if I can make it through the Sevi Islands in today's episode, I would be more than satisfied, and hopefully we will do that. Gotta fight this trainer, though. Gymnast Florentino. Since that the Dragonair. My goodness, the Flygon, Dragon type. Bone Club, Stab Bone Club. Nancy's eating that for breakfast. In comes Latias. These guys have to calm down with these Pokemon, man. Sacred Fire on my water type is actually laughable, but he's the one laughing because he got the burn. We're going for knockoff. Sacred Fire once more. I should low-key be kind of careful, because a grass type move would absolutely decimate my entire soul and lineage. So let's give Tires some time to shine, you know? Goes for the Dragon Breath. How much does it do? Nothing to Tires. We'll go for Fury Attack. Kind of crazy that I'm clicking Fury Attack in the big 2026. But you know what? Tires does what Tires needs to do. Kills a Latias. Can't complain. And then in comes the Breloom. Should be easy work for Quincy. Goes for the Ice Beam, which does absolutely nothing. And we'll click the Swift Mist Ball and absolutely decimate Mr. Breloom over there. I am going to go back and heal, because I am not trying to play any games, not tempting fate one single bit. You know, with a burned Crawdaunt, all it takes is one pretty powerful fire type, and my team is kind of cooked, you know? Back up to the Bond Bridge. I think that's what that said. I have never played this far into a Gen 3 game, so I have... Ooh, Apom. Dude, I love Ambipom. I loved Ash's Ambipom. I guess it was Dawn's Ambipom in the anime, right? After Ash traded the Apom. My goat back in the day. Okay, so we got Tuber over here. Please tell me this is the way to the forest. Oh, 20/20 vision over here, okay. Gymnast Wellington sends out the Rhydon. I believe at this point in the game, everything will be fully evolved, which is kind of scary. But I also like the challenge. Okay, goes for the Rock Blast, hits 2 times like an absolute chump, and catches the absolute nastiest Crab Hammer to the dome. And then in comes a Fearow. See, that's what I like to see. A nice fully evolved Fearow. Very easy to knock off and almost one-shot. I could have Crab Hammered, but you know what? Vice Grip will finish the job. Drill Peck does absolutely nothing, and another kill for Crawdia. Crawdia has been a very welcome addition to the team. I love Crawdia. Okay, this is the right way to go, because this is the forest I'm supposed to go in. Berry Forest. Now, I believe there is a route to get here with Cut. I don't have Cut. We do have an encounter, though. What is this? It is Onyx. Okay. I'm going for Strength. Goes for the Sandstorm. You know what? I just realized there are Pokemon in my second box. Completely forgot about them. Maybe I could add one of them to the team as well. We'll see. I have to do some serious revision before fighting Giovanni, I think. This Onyx is being very difficult. You are never joining the team as long as Big Roller is alive, okay? I'm just saying. Big Roller will always have the rock ground type position on this team. Go for the Strength once more. I say that as I added Tires to Donphan, but I low-key forgot about Big Roller, okay? He's sitting in box 2. I wasn't thinking about box 2 in the slightest. And this Onyx is giving me way more trouble than I want. Please just stay in the ball. Thank you, sir. My goodness. Okay, it usually lives underground. It searches for food while... Oh, actually, no. I know what I named this thing. This thing is Gobbleguts. Shoutouts to Mario Galaxy. Gobbleguts. Go to G. Gobble. Perfect. Nope, not Gobble Gutter. Gobble Guts. Alright, very good, very good. For alligator. Dude, I thought of the R without the E and thought of for alligator, and I said for alligator. I'm tired, man. I don't know what to tell you. Onyx is in the box. And we are making our way through the berry forest with absolutely no encounters or cut. I do have to fight a Hypno at the end of this. We have a Remoraid. I actually like Octillery, so I wouldn't be too mad at a Remoraid, even though I have enough water types to supply the world with plenty of water. Firestone, but the bag is full. Do I really think I'll... You know what? I may as well... We'll toss something unnecessary. What have we got? We're going to toss the bead mail, unfortunately. We're not sending any letters in this playthrough. Pick up the Firestone. Just in case I want to use a Flareon. I think it's the only use case I can think of for a Firestone at this point in the game. I'm going to use Surf, because hell yeah, I can. I think this is where the Hypno is that I have to fight. Yeah, this is Lost Cell, right? I was going to read her dialogue, but I low-key pressed A too fast, so I'm just going to speed through this. The Hypno is a Larvitar. I'm not going to count this as an encounter, because it feels kind of weird. That being said, a Larvitar would be kind of sick. Even though I don't think I'd add it to the team. You know, it'd become a Tyranitar after Giovanni, I think. So, we already have a Pseudo in the team. I'm not trying to steamroll with crazy overpowered Pokemon. She gave me an Iapapa Berry. Exactly what I was looking for. And with that, Lostel has been reunited with her father. And we are good to go back to the mainland with probably 15 minutes left in today's episode. I see a Giovanni fight in the future. I do. Let's go. We're going to go back to one island and go talk to that guy Bill, who stranded me here without my permission. Granted, I did say yes, but he just completely ignored me while I want to go home. Am I not free to go home? Okay, this is not what I remember. Is this Lostel's father? Nope. Okay, we're gonna go back and talk to him, because clearly I missed something. Hello, Lost. Nope, this is 3 Island. This is not where I'm supposed to be. We're going to go to 2 Island. Okay. Go back to the game corner, which I did not know was a game corner. Talk to Lostel's father one more time. Oh, okay. He gave me the meteorite. Your bag's not going to... Okay. Gotta get rid of something else then. We're going to drop the green shard. Shard de Berry. I love Pokemon. Pokemon Heart Gold. There's an item down there. Can I pick it up? Nope. I don't have cut or room in my bag. I'm not even going to bother. Could be a Master Ball. I don't care. I already have a Mewtwo in my box. We are, however, going to go and talk to Bill once and for all, and he's going to let us off of the island. Celio, I hate you. You wasted half an episode's worth of time on that absolute nonsense. Tires did absolutely nothing and will be boxed, unfortunately. Sorry, Tires. You know, you seem like a strong Pokemon, but I've got too many members trying to join the team. So, I will be back in a moment. Probably in front of Giovanni's gym. And we will be preparing for the 8th and final gym badge. I will see you guys in yet another moment. Alright everybody, we are back and in front of Giovanni's gym. I did go ahead and update the team. Not as much as I thought I would, because, I don't know, man. The squad is the squad. I want to do my best and try to win with this band of midfits that I have gathered together on this playthrough. The only change you will notice is Raptor, the Zapdos, which we did find in the power plant very recently. Rash-natured holding the Magnet, which is kind of ironic because he does not have any electric type moves. Thunder Wave, Fly, Detect, and Drill Peck. And the pressure ability. Now this is, you know, it's Zapdos, right? So I don't really care if he has a crazy moveset. That being said, we're going to check our TMs real quick. And see if we don't have maybe one electric type move in here. We do have Charge. You know what? I did ask for one electric move. Can someone learn Recover? Do I want to put Recover on either of these two? Not really. Though it could be kind of good. I'm going to wait and see what my Elite Four team is before. Because Recover is a pretty decent TM to have, right? Sheer Cold? God, I hate this move. Horn Drill, okay. Very scared. That's also a TM that I did not realize. Needle Arm is kind of cool on Francine. We'll wait till he becomes Dragonite, though. Mist Ball. I should probably give Mist Ball to Raptor. Mist Ball can't learn Raptor. Mist Ball can't learn Raptor. Raptor can't learn Mist Ball. Interesting. That's the first Pokemon I've had that has not been able to learn Mist Ball. Okay. So nothing crazy for Raptor. That's okay. He'll be a flying type with electric type resists. Gotta talk to the gym guy. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know the Viridian leader's identity. Oh, I do. But one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all, of the gym leaders. Also, I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. Oh, I did forget that Giovanni... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This might change up my team a little bit. Giovanni's a fighting-type gym leader. I have 2 fighting-type weaknesses. And one... Oh, dude, do I... I think... Okay, you know what? We're going to make an on-the-fly decision. I am going to temporarily... You know, I know this goes against the spirit of my playthrough. We're going to box Claudia just for this gym fight. Just for this gym fight, and we're going to bring Jeffrey. Okay? Because I am not trying to lose, and you know what? I think I'd be a little bit more comfortable risking, not even risking, with a Slowking on the team rather than risking my Dark-type Crawdont. So real quick, on screen, no more cuts in today's episode. We're getting Jeffrey leveled up to level 50 with the rest of the squad. And you know what? He's already an experienced team member. He was part of the Sabrina Corps. We all love Jeffrey. Was he part of the Sabrina Corps or the Koga Corps? He might have been the Koga Corps. No, Sabrina Corps for sure, I remember. It's been like genuinely quite a while since I recorded those episodes, but yeah, Jeffrey, he will be slotted on the team. I'll keep Nancy on because she's like the team mascot at this point. She's got to be on the team at all times, you know. But the rest of the team should do pretty fine, except for Francine maybe. But that's okay. We're gonna go through this gym, lickety split, fight all the trainers, get some experience. Send to the Medicham, and of course I led with the one Pokemon that I really didn't want to. We're going to Raptor here. Raptor's debut fight. Medicham clicks high jump kick. That would have absolutely obliterated Nancy. Thankfully, Raptor eats it and picks up the quick kill with the Drill Peck. And this should be a pretty easy gym. Hopefully, you know, fighting types can be kind of scary. Hopefully no crazy counters come out, and hopefully no sheer colds or horn drills come out, because I would be a very sad camper if we lost another Pokemon to sheer cold. Intimidate on the Hitmontop. As you can see, Raptor is having no problems. That could have absolutely countered me, and I probably would have cried. Thankfully, it did not. So Raptor takes out the Hitmontop with no troubles. We are going to switch Nancy out of the front. We'll put Francine in, not Francine, Quincy in front. Put Quincy in front. Let's fight this guy as well. Developer Noel sends out the Hitmontop. Intimidate is not going to do anything because I'm clicking Mist Ball on this fool, and that one-shot. See, Quincy can hold his own. He's just a little bit frail, you know, he can't take a hit, but he can dish out the damage, that's for sure. Never let anyone tell you that Quincy is not a damage dealer. Alright, fight this guy as well. Don't think I had to fight these guys, but you know what? It's extra experience, and I want to be as high level as possible when I go into this Giovanni fight. Mist Ball lowers the special attack and almost kills, goes for the growth, and yet another Mist Ball will take out the Hitmonchan. I think I only have one left, so I will probably switch out Quincy because I don't feel like going back to heal. But let's fight the purple-haired baboon over here. H-Trainer Liliana says the Blaziken, not a great swap for Quincy. So we'll go into Jeffrey. Good thing we brought him, right? Because we can click the nice Surf. Needle Arm, kind of scary. Missed the Surf because of the Sand attack, which is kind of insane as well. Jeffrey flinched. Okay, Jeffrey, really bad showing on the team. I brought you on so you could be like the expert of taking on fighting types. You are doing a horrible job of being dude, another Blaziken. I gotta stay in. I can't switch. Own Tempo Friends Confusion, but I miss. Oh my lord. Alright, if he's Fury Cuttering, I was gonna say, if he keeps Fury Cuttering, I'm gonna have to switch, because I'm not letting Jeffrey miss 17 Surfs and then die to a 6 times boosted Fury Swipes. Nightshade. Doesn't matter. We connect on the Mist Ball this time. In comes the Medicham. Now, as I am on low health, I will switch into Raptor. Hidden Power. Fighting, I'd imagine, because that's usually what the NPCs have on Hidden Power. And just Drill Peck, man, you know? Raptor is honestly perfect for this gym. He goes for the Fake Out. This thing does not have counter, right? Doesn't matter. Drill Peck once. I mean, I'm like, you know, 12 levels higher than him. But Raptor is still awesome sauce. Karate King. Okay, this is developer Rachel, actually. It goes into the Primeape, and I have a Mist Ball with your name on it, sir. Take this to the bank and back. We then have Hitmontop. Unfortunately, Quincy is all out of steam. No more Mist Balls left, so we'll go into Yoga and eat a Stomp like it's nothing. I meant to click Mist Ball, but High Jump Kick works as well as it is boosted by Pure Power. In comes the Primeape, and Mist Ball easily takes out the Primeape. The thing about doing a type-themed gym randomizer in Gen 3 is that there's not a lot of Pokemon of every type, you know? Granted, there are, what, like 387, I think? 384 or something along those lines, Pokemon in Gen 3. When you really think about it, you split them into evolution lines, you split them down 17 types in the game. Even though they're not all equally represented, there's still not too many Pokemon of each type. So we're going to keep seeing the same Pokemon over and over again in Giovanni's gym, which is honestly fine by me. Actually, you know what, dude? I am arrogant. I'm not going to get any more levels on my team. We're just going to fight Giovanni. I think we're ready. Wait, I went to level 50. If I catch a Horn Drill, that's on me. There's no way that a second Horn Drill, a second Oko move hits me in 2 gyms in a row. Absolutely not. Giovanni. Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Greatest trainer is a bit of a stretch, my friend. You're the 8th gym leader, but not the champion. Giovanni, cool trainer Donna. Our 3rd fight with this individual sends out a Heracross to start. Bug v Bug, level 45. I am level 50. We click the Mist Ball to start things out strong. Can we get an Oko? I think we can. Quincy. Come on, Quincy. You don't even want to kill the Heracross, right? Alright, almost. Quincy, starting out strong, just weakening the team for us, right? He gets an Iron Tail. Quincy can eat this. Okay, does less than half. Chilling on that front. You know what? Honestly, if he wants to burn all of his Hyper Potions, Quincy's job is absolutely done. Gonna go for the Mist Ball once more into the Heracross. And that does, again, you know, about 75%. And he does not want to heal once more, so the second Mist Ball will take out Heracross just like that. Alright, Quincy growing to level 51, officially safe from sheer colds, mind you. And next up on the menu is a Medicham. Okay, so level 42, lower level, which is good. We are going to predict the high jump kick and go into Raptor. I don't want Raptor to sweep this whole team, so I'm going to just use him when necessary. Goes for the Calm Mind. Okay. By the way, was not predicting a high jump kick because I know that a Medicham would not high jump kick my Venomoth. I'm just afraid that he has high jump kick in general. But that being said, a Drill Peck should finish off the Medicham. Nice and easy. Don't even have to worry about that Calm Mind, and Quincy and Raptor both gain some EXP. Up next is Primeape. Okay, for this one, we're going to switch into Yoga. Again, going to use Raptor as little as humanly possible in this here gym. He goes for the Spite, which I don't have to worry about because I did not use a move last turn, and we will counter with the Mist Ball. Now, Yoga's special attack is not that great, but Mist Ball should hopefully kill. It is Stab. There we go. Okay, Primeape down. You love to see it. What is that, 3 Pokemon down? That's 3 down, 3 to go. Okay. I'm expecting a Machamp. Maybe... I don't know if the gym leaders can definitely have duplicate Pokemon, right? I mean, Giovanni had multiple Hariyama's last time. What does he go for now? He didn't click Fake Out. He goes for the Smelling Salt. Okay. How much does this do? Absolutely nothing. Okay, there should maybe some Hitmons in the back, but now, honestly, I'm not really scared of fighting types. I've already seen the Medicham, already seen the Hariyama. The Heracross could be scary, but you know, Quincy doesn't worry about no Heracross. Showed him who the better bug was. In comes him on top. Oh, dude, let's go. Prediction game on. Going crazy today. Intimidate comes out, and we will hit him with a Mist Ball. Next Pokemon should be his ace. So, again, no fighting type legendaries in Gen 3. Don't have to worry about Zamazenta or Marshadow or anything. So, should be a pretty clean sweep. Assuming nothing crazy happens. Oh, what is this? This is Special Defense Rose. Okay, you could Quick Attack crit me, but he goes for the Hyper Potion instead. Hopefully a high roll here will... Actually, I think he erased his Spadef, so he should take less damage off of this Mist Ball. Kind of crazy combo there. He does take just over half, but again, that is... Oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna go for Smelling Salt. I don't want to miss High Jump Kick, and I think this should be enough to kill. I am intimidated, though. Okay, it doesn't kill. He goes for the Bone Rush. Okay. High crit rate because of Focus Energy, but doing absolutely no damage. Taking me down to 77 health. And another Smelling Salt will indeed finish off Mr. Hitmontop over here. gaining 1300 EXP. And last but certainly not least, our final gym trainer sends out Blaziken. And what better way to finish off a Blaziken, a fighting and fire type, than with a psychic and water type Jeffrey. Goes for the growth. I don't really care because I ate the needle arm from the last one so well. Jeffrey is not scared of anything. Goes for the growth again. Now. Oh, that's raising his special attack only. I'm not scared one bit. A +2 needle arm may hurt. But it don't even need to find out because Jeffrey takes out the Blaziken. And thankfully, a stress-free gym fight against Cool Trainer Donna. Ha! That was truly an intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. 8th badge has been acquired. 9 deaths have gotten us this far. And we are escaping, once again, health. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evident of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. It's a gift for your Pokemon. Consider I didn't read that. It should be Earthquake, but it's actually Bone Rush, which is kind of fitting anyway. It's a powerful technique. I made it when I ran the gym here. Far too long ago. Alright, Giovanni. Thank you for Bone Rush. I've been seeing it all over the place. Very fitting that you handed it, my friend. With that being said, I'm going to spin around Giovanni's little gym here. And, yeah, that's it. 8th gym has been toppled. All that's left is to do Victory Road and the Elite Four. So in the next episode, you guys, we'll be fighting our rival and then making our way through Victory Road. And then the grand finale will be taking place next episode. Should have finished the series a month ago, but you know what? Here we are. I'm going to try to record the remaining 2 episodes tomorrow and have this series, the remainder of the series going up this week. Maybe we'll do a Saturday upload for the Elite Four and Champion. I have some fun editing ideas for that one. Hope you're all excited for that. And then after that, new project time, which I'm extremely excited for. So, if you guys are also excited, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Take care.